overflow pump. Hello, I have a little giant pump that I set on top of the top step in my pool. If the water level gets too high, it automatically keeps the water at the perfect level. I have it attached to a hose. It pumps into the yard. My waste flush line is hard plumbed out to the curb. I was curious if there's anything such as a check valve or something I can add to the waste line pipe just off the filter to have the little giant pump into the existing waste line, but not have the water backflow, hence the check valve, back into the hose when I'm flushing or draining my pool. If no check valve, what about a manual drain caulk valve that I secure before flushing?
So on the waste line itself, you would need no valve, no check valve, no anything, because if your little giant pump kicks on, it would kick on into that line. If it tried to backflow up, it would hit a dead end at the pump side as long as you're on filter, so no problem there. The only issue potentially would be is if you go to backwash or waste water out of the pool, it pushing back up the hose back into the pool through the little giant. The likelihood of doing that is pretty small because you're going from 1.5 to 2 inch line running out to the curb. As long as it's not 300 feet, the likelihood is the water's going to flow out to the bigger pipe and not likely back up enough to push itself all the way back up a garden hose 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet back to the pool. So you're probably safe just hooking them together. However, to be safe, it may not be a bad idea where when you cut into the waistline is cut in, put a shutoff valve, just a regular old 3/4 inch shutoff valve within a hose fitting, so you could thread your garden hose in there. And during normal operations, you just leave that valve open. When your little pump giant cup kicks on, it just pumps water into that drain line. But if you go to backwash or you need to waste some water out of the pool, you just have to remember to close that little valve. But I'm guessing that you probably, unless you're pushing the waste a long way, I'm guessing you probably wouldn't even need to have it. You may get a slight amount of dirty water pushed back toward the pool. If that's the case, then you could add the valve. I don't know that it would be that much of a problem, though.